Pizza back to front?
Back the front, man. The S is better than the front. The front.
Wait, have you always eaten ass from the back, or have you always eaten pizza from the back?
Yes, this is the way I like to eat pizza. Ass first. I end up with the ass anyway. He leaves ass, I take it, I eat it. Pizza, if you don't eat from the ass, you don't know what you're missing. You know, you can even do ass, a little bit in the side, a little bit in the front, and then you stop. You go back, ass.
Wait, did you like to eat the ass because that was the only option you had?
But probably, I don't remember, but when you are young, you get whatever you get. Here, I can choose. I choose to eat the ass. I choose.
1 second.
Nobody forced me.
Wait, do you like the ass of the baguette?
I love it. I love it, man. And if you put the right butter, it's butter with olive oil, and you put the spread.
One second. Wait,
Did you ever eat?
Would you rather have a whole baguette or just a bag of ass?
Just bag of ass, and the bag better be big. I'll put it.
Okay, you're done. Okay, we're done. We're done.
I want to talk about ass. It doesn't let me.
You know, men are always underestimating me. They want to say, oh, you got on a skirt, you got on a dress, you wear heels, you ain't no nigga, you ain't no real nigga, you ain't no real nigga, you a bitch, you ain't no real nigga, you a little girl. Nigga, I got a dick just like you do. Fuck is you talking about? Now eat my ass. I pulled up dick hard in the miniskirt. I had to punch him in the eye cause I'm really irked. And I ain't into sending shots unless you send them first. Sometimes you gotta show these niggas what you really worth and how it really hurts. Yeah, my miniskirt in the yellow bird. Why you walk the curb? Got these haters looking shocked watching all they words. I been leading all the sheep, you just in the herd. Can you spell dichotomy? Bet you ain't know that had to be inside of me. Think I'm a bottom but on top. Are you following? Dick long, open up. Bitch, get the swallow. I ain't struggling with shit, bitch. I would hate to have to bust you in your shit, bitch. Look at them getting mad at my femme shit when we know that's the real reason that these niggas is addicted.
Yeah, you wanna know who I really am. If it's not a show, if I am a hoe, am I waiting on? Bet he wanna know, said he wanna know. Yeah, you wanna know, yeah, you wanna know who I really am. If it's not a show, if I am a hoe, am I waiting on? You wanna know, no, said no.
Mama said keep it to yourself. Daddy said growing up I need a thicker shell. I can't deny it hurt me when these niggas gave me hell. So I started whooping ass, think I need a thicker belt, yeah. And mama hated when I used to switch my hips. Sucks for her, cause now I'm out here sucking dick 5'6". Yeah, I be wearing skirts and shit. Pumps matching purse, yeah, you know I'm comfy.
Yeah, you wanna know who I really am. If it's not a show, if I am a hoe, am I waiting on? Bet he wanna know, said he wanna know. If I am a hoe, am I waiting on? You wanna know, no, say no. All my six senses tingling about this man I lay with. Let's get back to basics, cause how bad bitches, they stay on hunches and they stay up on it, lying like he noticed. Wow.
For the team, took a bullet for the dream that we would one day all be free from prejudice, free from sexism, free from bigotry. I die for creativity, I die for freedom to be free. I died and left a legacy. Oh, but baby, I still live through technology. Oh, then comes the rain. And destiny will manifest. Yes, Bubz and that's it.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's your dude, BubzDaGawd, here with yet another late night stream live for you all. Let me cut my music down. No shade. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Y'all, please forgive me. I was not intending to go live so late. I had an original live planned for you all. I had the honor and the privilege to watch with CTV one of the documentaries that is being, I guess, thrown around a lot in the whole conversation regarding trans, especially trans youth, called D-Trans. It's from PragerU, which I'm not surprised because, again, Amir Odom is a part of PragerU. So we're going to watch that tomorrow, react in real time at 6:30. So make sure y'all come through later on this evening to, see what it gives. But I wanted to come to y'all real quick because I was like, I wanted to do a live. I had one scheduled, but again, I changed it because I want to make sure that I can get as much people in the building as I possibly can. And I did not want to do that live tonight, or should I say this morning. So I'm like, okay, what can I talk about? And I kind of, I guess, jumping on something that is socially trending. Okay, I forgot the nigga's first name, but it is the son of Solange. Okay, Beyonce's sister, girl. Was there to host a queer event, and of course he did what a lot of people who gay bait do. They get the money and then they run, or they get the money and they don't honor their allyship or honor their part in referencing to hosting these events in the way that you would host any event. Okay, so I figured I can talk about that, as well as Rakai. No shade, shout out to Rakai. I have nothing against Rakai. Rakai is younger than me and making money 10 times over. So again, shout out to him. But we're going to get into a little bit of his zestiness and how, again, when it comes down to heterosexual men, they have the ability, they have the privilege to be able to express what is considered queer or gay things as long as you're not gay. But when you are gay, it just becomes something completely different. Okay, so we're going to jump into that. But before we get into the live, we got to be smart. Boom, copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. All the videos, songs, images, and graphics used in this live belong to their respective owners, and BubzDaGawd does not claim any right over them. So with that being said, I don't want to keep y'all here too long. Like CTV says, I don't want to be here for a long time, but for a good time. And I hope that I can honor that. Okay, because I don't want to be doing this live too late. But anyway, let me shut the hell up. Let me change my music up real quick. And then we're going to get into the actual video. And I was asked that if y'all partake of the herb, make sure y'all do. I am off a pre-roll night now. Pre-roll right now. Okay, it's from Top Smoke and it's called Tropicana Cookie, baby. It is a sativa, and I love me some sativa. So if you are partaking of the herb, let me know down below. What strain are you off of? Like, are you off of sativa, off of indica, a hybrid? What's the name of the brand? And let me know. Don't gatekeep the good stuff. Okay, share some with me, please. But anyway, let's get into the video. So we're going to start off again with the whole Solange's son, okay, Mr. Smith, if I'm not mistaken, hosting a queer event and then not doing his job and then backing out of an interview. Something that they both agreed, both him and the individuals who were working with him in collaboration to being a host, discussed. And this is coming from Fairy Puss. Make sure y'all subscribe to her. The video link for the video you're about to see right now in a few seconds is from her channel down below. Click the link, subscribe to her, and you can watch the entirety of her video on her platform. I'm just going to give you half of it. Okay, so again, shout out to Fairy Puss. Let me cut this down some more because I feel like this background music is a little loud. All right, let's get in.
The nephew, the son, the model. That's what he calls himself. That's how he was promoted. That's how Gay Magazine was promoting him for coming to Club Opium, honey. That's how they had promoted Julez Smith, honey. The nephew of Beyonce Knowles, the son of Solange Knowles, come out and meet Julez Smith at Hip Hop Friday at the Opium. Gay Magazine was really on top of their ones and their twos when it came to promoting this event, because this was Julez's first LGBTQ plus hosting event hosting gig. Y'all know what I'm saying. This was Julez's first LGBTQ event hosting. Everybody was excited. Julez had even, came through and said what he had to say and let the people know he was going to be there.
Julez here, March 13th, Opium, Atlanta. Shout out PS Party, shout out Juju. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Julez has said, honey, that must have been before the check cleared. Baby, we had even had a live schedule, honey. Everybody was sitting back, to see what Nappy Boy and Julez was going to talk about, what Nappy Boy was going to ask Julez, because, Nappy Boy had come off with some off-the-wall ish, and be asking, but it be stuff that we be wanting him to say.
So I got to pause again to transform it in nature. Again, y'all can watch the entirety of Miss Fairy Puss's video by clicking the link down below. And again, shout out to her. Would like to collaborate with her one day. That would be dope. And she has an amazing voice for like voiceovers. I just want her to just do a voiceover like some neo soul beat or something. Like I feel like she would completely decimate in a good way, like the spoken word world. Okay, but as we saw, there was a collaboration. We should have known from this half-ass motherfucking energy he gave. What's going on? We doing this. Me, you, with doo-doo, and woody-whoop. We gonna see you at the club. Peace. Now, again, we gonna get deep into it as much as possible. Again, not for a long time, hopefully. But there's a lot going on here. And as we continue with this live, I'm gonna show more things, again, including Rakai, who is younger than Mr. Smith, if I'm not mistaken. Again, agreed, knew exactly what was going to happen, knew exactly where the event was going to be taking place at, and what type of crowd was going to be there. Now, no shade, y'all already know what Mr. Smith did. I'm surprised Mr. Smith was not comfortable around gay people, since he is in the upper echelon world where there are a lot of creative people, and a lot of creative people happen to be queer. So this was an opportunity for him to be able to connect with another group of people who possibly wanted to connect to him. One, because he's connected to Beyonce, and that's an icon, and Miss Fairy Puss is going to acknowledge that as well. And no shade, there are some gay men who are going to look at Mr. Smith as like a piece of meat. And no shade, we can have a conversation about that too, because it's funny when men can look at women and quote unquote lust after them and objectify them, but once it's gay and it's a man, or a man that is more masculine in a sense, or more domineering in a sense, now all of a sudden they feel exactly like how the women feel when they're being hit on or being looked at by men. So it's just very interesting. So I wanted to make sure that I pointed that thing out real quick. But as you can see, here it is. You got Julez Smith and you got Gay Magazine. Get ready to sit down and talk, to have a conversation. Like, you're dealing with a group of people who are marginalized, and for you to come through and to host a party, of course, people are going to want to know more about who you are. They're going to ask questions, and on top of that, like, there are queer people that interview as well. There are queer people who actually do their journalistic due deals. So shout out to the individuals that do that. So all that is set up, girl, is going to be on TikTok. It's going to be good for Julez because he's going to be able to, again, be connected to another demographic who, no shade, don't mind spending money on people if they support them, especially the gays. The reason why Beyonce is where she is, and the reason why Nicki Minaj is where she is because of the loyalty of her fans, and the majority of her fans, or the biggest chunk of her fans, are those in the queer community. And when you start affirming queer people and standing in the gap for queer people, there is loyalty that can manifest from that. And even Fairy Puss again is going to share in the clip on how Mr. Santana, I don't know why I want to say Jules Santana, but Jules Smith could have been making buku amount of money. And if you're gonna grift, at least do it the right way. Even though grifting is wrong, if you are going to grift, make sure you do it right. So now that everything is set up, let's take a listen on how everything went down.
Anyway, Jules show up, honey, but not before he tweeted. Honey, not before he had posted. I mean, I don't know if it was a tweet or not. Not before he had posted. When you realize ain't nothing but a club and some money being made, honey, that's what Jules said. Ain't nothing but a club and some money being made. And y'all don't be mad when I come 20 girls deep. Honey, if you're not catching the tea, Jules is distancing himself from the LGBTQ plus community.
Yep.
Honey, some of y'all may say, oh, he just making it very clear that he's straight and blah, 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 this, that, and the third. Well, we already assumed Jules was straight. If we thought Jules was gay, Jules would have never got booked in the first place.
No shade.
Because y'all know the queers don't like booking queer men.
Pause right there. Miss Fairy Puss clocked in that. Again, we can use NLE Chop as an example. Now, again, shout out to him because he's on his spiritual growth, his journey, and I'm happy to see that he's choosing to heal in the midst of all the damage that he has experienced and no shade has caused because of his music. So that penance, I appreciate. But it was the same thing with him. They will highlight heterosexual men and again highlight them, have them headline, be the main act, the main attraction, right, to the event. Because let's call an ace a ace and a spade and keep things a thou wow. Men in this country, in the West, are hyper-actualized. We are seen to see actual attempts and opportunities everywhere because that is what society says is part of the man's experience. So, because X sells, just like when they do promos for gay clubs or gay nights at gay clubs, they're putting the masculine, hyper masculine, shall I say, DL trade aesthetic on the flyer. And to Fairy Puss's point, when the people go to the club to see the men's that is on the flyer, girl, they see a mirror reflection of themselves, and now it's a problem and it's an issue. We've been lied to. So when you actually have someone who is heterosexual showing up into gay spaces, no shade, this is the opportune time to really like publicly prove what a secure ass nigga looks like. I love this instrumental so much. No shade. This is the time to prove that your ass is heterosexual. You about to be in a space with a whole bunch of other gay men. And on top of that, gay men are not just feminine. There are plenty of masculine, bro-ass, broski-ass niggas, girl, that get down with the get down and sometimes probably do it better than those who are feminine because once they have the opportunity to let all that shit out, when they have the opportunity to put the fucking mask of social masculinity or performative masculinity down and they get to be themselves, all type of freak, neat, nasty-ish pop off. No shade. There are plenty of gay men who can attest to that. But here it is. Mr. Julez says, pimp and look. What it say? Let me look at this again. What it say? Damn, that's small. What it say? When you realize ain't nothing but a club and some money being made. Okay. And that don't be mad if I come 20 girls, 20 squad deep. Okay. First of all, the gays love the girls. At least the girls are going to feel safe in the gay club. It's a shame they don't have to be around the niggas who are going to objectify them and slap their ass and watch them twerk to keep their eyes off of the niggas. But it kind of seems like if you need a distraction, because it seems like that's a distraction. Because if you're really secure, if nigga throwing ass, you ain't got to worry about nothing. I'm cool. Those are just niggas throwing ass. Do nothing for me. And on top of that, bitch, if I'm here to get my bag, bitch, I'm going to get my motherfucking bag, bitch. Look, but don't touch. Don't touch me. And at the same time, I hope that these heterosexual men will understand, oh, wow, so is this how I be making females feel? Is this how I be making women feel across the fucking spectrum socially? Is this how I be making them feel? Damn, now I know what it feels like to be a woman, or let me say it in their terms, in their terminology, this is what it feels like to be a bitch. And that's the truth. I was having a conversation with Boss Man earlier today, and shout out to Boss Man, one of the most secure heterosexual men that I know. We were having conversations about shit that a lot of insecure straight men would never have. Okay? But this is not only what Mr. Julez said via social media, right? Let's see what it looked like in action when he showed up at the motherfucking club, girl. What happened? Tell us, Miss Fairy Puss.
Julez never made no announcement about being queer. I'm assuming that they invited Julez because of his connection to Beyonce, who is such a big ally for the community, right? And don't be mad when I bring 20 girls deep. That's saying I'm not comfortable around you queens. I'm comfortable taking y'all coin, honey. But I'm going to bring the cis women's because I don't know what y'all see me as, but I don't want to see y'all in the club. I want to have some women to look at. I don't want to look at y'all. Yeah. Apparently, Julez can't be in a club full of men. Apparently, Julez can only be in situations where people he's attracted to or people he could potentially have relations with are there. Me personally, honey, as long as it's a safe environment, honey, as long as the promoters and the people putting on this event, as long as they're ethical and they stand on what I stand on, I don't care if you raise purple fish. You know what I mean? Like, Julez was definitely doing too much. But if you didn't catch it from the tweet, if you didn't catch the microaggressions, and you still giving Julez the benefit of the doubt, Julez made it very clear for you punks. Honey, this was Julez at the event. With his
I love her narration so much. I love it.
And he brought some of his mans in there. Baby, Julez was on his phone. Julez wasn't interacting with you, queen. Honey, Julez had his hoodie on very much. Honey. Come out and meet Julez Smith. I don't know if anybody did want to meet Julez, but by the end of that, I don't think you would have wanted to meet.
And let me pause real quick. No shade again, transformation. You are called to be a host. You are practically what is known as the MC, the master of ceremony. You are there to make sure that people are enjoying themselves. You are there to engage with the crowd because the crowd also paid to come watch you host an event. That's the fucking point of being a host. But as we know, not everybody is a good host. Me, I'm a good host. Ask Scotty by Nature. He will tell you I'm a good host. Ask Sean Dion. He will tell you that I am a good host. Ask Aaron Wilds Out, girl. He will tell you that I am a good host. Especially if I'm getting paid. Oh, I'm going to show the hell up and do what needs to be done. No shade. I'm going to perform. I'm going to give. Because that's opening up more doors and opportunities for me to make the money that I want to make. And it also gives me the opportunity to actually learn about other people's experiences. because my experience is not the only experience available. Heterosexual people do not own all of reality. As much as your Bible tells you it, you believe to. As much as the Bible has been rewritten, has been placed on you and conditioned in your mind to be. No matter what book you read, baby, as far as the living experience, you don't own that. The only experience that you own is your own. The only one you own is your own. That's it. No shade. But this individual came to the club after the check cleared. And going forward, if you're going to continue to hire these people, you need to motherfucking pay a deposit, and then they get the rest once they complete their obligations. The gays going to have to be smart with this. No shade. But you came through, you had your hoodie on, trying to be incognito. Okay, I know it's incognito, but I'm saying incognito. You got to have all these females around you as bodyguards, girl, as if though the females go and protect you, girl. If anything, the gays get in good with the females, bitch. If these niggas was predators and wanted to get you, they would have gotten you, sir. Because in today's world, because niggas so actualized, it's really not that hard. The niggas actually be playing into it. Because the way that Julez was showing up, that can be considered or interpreted as DL behavior. There are plenty of times where I have went to the gay club, especially the Woodward. Shout out to the Woodward. I love black gay ratchet ass spots. Because I don't never have no problems. I just watch. But I've seen niggas in the club. I mean, doing inconspicuous as fuck. Sunglasses on, hoodie on, rolling up and smoking in the club. They do that everywhere. I'd be like, bitch, are you hoes vampires? What is going on, girl? Where is Blade finna come up in this mug, girl? Let me go. Before shit get too bloody in this mug. A lot of crimson fluid everywhere. But he is completely holed off, surrounded by females, surrounded by his bros that they probably either talking shit about, or some of the bros low-key is looking and trying to figure out how they gonna snag this individual without the bros knowing. Yeah. Because again, homosexuality is not just a feminine thing. You're attracted to the same gender. And there are masculine men that are attracted to masculine men. Shout out to Say So TV. It's a reality. But I want y'all to see what happens when the individual, I forgot his name, please charge it to my head, not my heart, that does a lot of the commentary or interviews for Gay Magazine, came through to say, hey, okay, you here at the club? Girl, you kind of standoffish. I'm pretty sure the gay is talking like, girl, he ain't trying to talk to nobody. Girl, he just hold up. We supposed to be here to see this nigga, and this nigga ain't doing nothing. You not on the, at least before him, you not on the mic. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? I know y'all niggas sold out the motherfucking Fleet Enema section, didn't you? I'd have been talking all type of shit with the motherfuckers to laugh and shit. We about to have fun in this bitch. Hell yeah, I know y'all niggas want me, and that's cool. Look, but don't touch, nigga. You know, he could have found a way to play that off to where it could literally be cool. But that would be too much work. That would be too much like right. That would be too much like having awareness. So he did the easiest thing. I'm just going to act like I don't want nothing with you motherfuckers at all. So let's see what happens when asked about if we're going to do this interview. We can go outside where there aren't the homosexuals, girl. You can be safe. You can bring your squad, bring your goons. Can we go outside and finish the obligations that we said that we were going to do? Hey, we were supposed to be having a live on TikTok, girl. So are we going to do the live? Let's listen to his response.
Hey, baby. And if you still want to meet Julez and you are queer at this point, I'm praying for you. Baby, Opium, y'all dropped the ball with this one. Whoever productions and events and Juju, y'all dropped the ball with this one. Now, y'all know we had the live schedule with Julez, right? You know, we was waiting for the live. Gay Magazine has scheduled the live. Well, when Nappy Boy was attempting to set up and arrange the chat with Julez, this is what we got.
How you doing, my brother? Nice to meet you. Hey, my brother.
Did y'all catch that, honey?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no, I ain't touching your hand. I ain't touching your hand, Pam. That's what it's giving me. And as a former punk, now tranny, That's still what it's giving me from experience. Honey, get into it.
How you doing, my brother? Good to meet you. Nice to meet you. Hey, my brother. So we were gonna get your interview outside when you leave. That's cool. You're not doing one. Yeah, you're not doing one? Oh, they missed you there. Oh, okay, cool. You say you're not doing one.
He said he not doing none. He said he not. Y'all didn't hear him? Y'all didn't hear him? Y'all need to hear that a little bit one more time, honey. Y'all thought he was speaking in Spanish. Y'all thought he said "Donde está?" No.
Get your interview outside when you leave. That's cool. You're not doing one. Yeah, you're not doing one? Oh, they missed you there. Oh, okay, cool.
Nappy boy, you handled that way better than I would have, honey.
Now, before Miss Fairy Puss gives her commentary on how she would have handled the situation, yes, you can see it. First of all, if I'm not mistaken, in the social role or expectation or construct of being a man, when you conducting business, you're supposed to shake each other's hand. You feel me? That's a sign of respect, if I'm not mistaken, right? If you dapping up the bros, like, hey, what's going on? Or you just, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Nice to meet you. That's what you do with other men, correct? But to Miss Fairy Puss's point, because he is a openly gay man, a feminine gay man, if he was to shake his hand, do you know how many people that are insecure as fuck will start creating narratives that Mr. Smith, Julez Smith, is gay, or he like niggas, or he is zesty, or he's sassy, or this other type of shit, right? So he's quote unquote protecting his image, which if you got to protect your image like that, then your image wasn't as strong as we believed it to be. We didn't see you wearing damn shirts with roses on it and goddamn held in the slick back looking like Prince and Joanna Scamber's love child and stuff. But now you're in the space with gay people and now you niggered up. You niggified up, girl. Girl, I ain't talking to nobody. I ain't talking to you, bro. And then again, you stated that on this day, when this happened, with me and what's the name, let's get it. We finna get this money. Then you put online, okay, girl, it's just gonna be about a bad girl. And I'm gonna come with 20 inches deep. And then they allow you to do that. Because again, they could have checked you and said, well, it kind of gives the illusion that you're not trying to engage with the people at the event who are coming and paying to see you. Right? Then you get there, you do a half-ass Wall Street job in reference to being a host. And then to finish your obligation as far as what you were supposed to do in its entirety, as far as an interview is concerned that you also agreed to do, which could have gotten you out of the homosexual environment, got you out the quote-unquote pits of hell that you were stuck in, girl, for a coin, bitch. You're sitting here repping Jesus, girl, but doing some, what's that nigga name, girl, that betrayed Jesus, girl? Judas shit. Okay, you feeling convicted of your damn spirit. So he was getting ready to take you out of the haggatry or the haggardom, girl, that you were stuck in so that you can get a breath of fresh air. You could be closer to the car, girl. We can be, hey, you could interview me in the car. We gonna enter. Okay, well, it's time to go. I love y'all, bitch. To play the song, it's time to go. Doom, 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 doom. And I'm walking out. Good night, y'all. I love y'all. Peace. Have a good one, bitch. I'm out. Interview in the car. Because in the car, I'm safe. I can roll the window up on a nigga, girl. I can speed the fuck off with a nigga, girl. I can tell my nigga Big Meech and Big Mo and Big all of them, girl, to get the fuck out, beat this nigga ass. You could do all that. But he said, no, I don't want no interview. And homeboy did handle it by saying, hey, you know what? That's fine. That's cool. He was probably pissed off. And on top of that, they already knew that they were going to get the engagement. But I also want to make sure as we continue with this live that the queer community, gay men, we have a part to play in this situation. We have a part to play in this situation because the reason why these individuals come over to the gay community and they bait in the way that they do is because y'all will allow them to and you give them energy because no shade. because the queer community, especially gay men, have been demonized, especially those who are feminine, to have some sort of masculine perspective or something that's considered taboo in reference to the experience that you live according to them, you get to have access to that. So you will pay for that. Look at how a lot of y'all keep Flashman Wade alive. And this nigga don't even wipe his ass and have all type of dingleberries. But y'all will still pay for this. How, again, Brashear is sitting here talking about he's doing queer content, girl, and is betting the hell out of everybody when he is the one making a choice to do this shit, girl. And you all they saying is just commit. That's it. That's what happens. So let's continue with this. What's going on, Harold? What's going on, Pimpin'? What's going on, DJ The Truth TV? What's going on? If y'all liking the live so far, make sure y'all hit that like button. Okay, I decided to give y'all a late night live because I was going to originally do the whole D-Trans reaction, but we're going to do that later on this evening. So let me shut the hell up and allow Miss Fairy Puss to continue with her wonderful narration. I promise y'all, one day, especially when my money get where I want it to get and I can start blessing motherfuckers, girl, oh, trust me, I have some ideas in mind that I would love for Miss Fairy Puss to do. I already took one of her voiceovers and applied music to it, or whatever. I think it's called, on the video is called something dealing with trade, but the thumbnail says that trade tastes like funeral air. That's what it says on the thing. So make sure y'all check that out. Make sure y'all subscribe to Miss Fairy Puss mother. Fairy Puss mother. Fairy Puss. Okay, let's continue.
Because I would have told Julez a couple of things after I pushed my little camera people to the side so that they didn't have that recorded, because we didn't need no footage of that for Beyonce and Solange to see, honey. Y'all know the way Solange like
hell yeah,
honey, and y'all know the way Beyonce like to give a queen an opportunity.
Girl, please. I ain't worried about the queen. I'm worried about Solange, girl. Solange gonna show up at your house like Beatrice Kiddo. Knock on the door. Hello, hi, bitch. Boom, girl. It's gonna be over with. So yeah, let's not.
Don't want to mess up no relationships with neither one of them. However, Julez would have got his red, light, bright, albino ass lit up in that club. Do you hear? I would have reminded this nigga that your relevance is your mama and your auntie. You don't even have your own two legs to stand on.
And it's put money in your pocket.
Have your own two legs to come in this club with. You had to bring women with you. Julez, you want to be a woman. I feel it in my spirit. That's what it's seeming like. If I was you, I'd want to be a woman, because it seemed like all your strength is surrounded by women. I understand if you do. Trust me, I understand if you too, girl. But you need to get that attitude together. You done just ruined your relationship with the LGBTQ plus community. And I'm here to tell you, Julez, honey, these queens, honey, they would have paid you money for the rest of your life to come to their events. And some of them probably still will. Quite a few of them probably still will to pay you to come to their events.
Unfortunately.
Would have paid for you being nothing and doing nothing. Just showing up with your hoodie. And you done fucked that all up. You done fucked up the church's money, Julez. Honey. Now you got to go back to begging your mother and your auntie.
Baby, I'm begging. Make sure y'all go over to me. Oh,
you feel like
I thought it was doing
this, don't you?
Oh.
A real man would have got his money, regardless of what you thought about his sexuality, as long as he didn't have to slay nobody or get slayed to get the coin. Everything's all good. But Julez, you couldn't even do that. Couldn't even do that right. And I hope you don't think straight people is going to pay you to come to their event. Because they ain't paid you yet, have they?
And no shade, again, y'all can watch the rest of Miss Fairy Puss's, Mother Fairy Puss, as I like to call her, video on the whole Julez Smith. I don't know why I want to keep saying Julez Santana. Julez Santana, ding, ding, ding. I don't know why. But you can watch the rest of her commentary. Again, make sure y'all subscribe to her. Dope ass content creator. And I think Queen Stevie is supposed to be interviewing her or somebody. I forgot who it was. Pretty soon that I'm looking forward to. So make sure y'all go over and subscribe, not just to Fairy Puss, but also to Styles by Stevie Daytime, I think is what it's called. Shout out to both of them. Okay. Harold says, so what was the point of them booking Julez again? Like only for him to run off on the plug twice? Girl, if there was any time for the Atlanta gays or the gays that be ready to be knucking and bucking and ready to fight, this would be the time for them hoes to pop the fuck up, girl. You just gonna take and run our money? No, we whooping everybody ass, bitch. We don't give a fuck. There are gay people who love to fight just as much as niggas love to fight, girl. That would be the opportune time, girl. See, the gay community, when it comes to certain things, needs strategy and organization, girl. No shade. You gonna come up here and treat us like this? Oh, no shade. It should have been something happening. It should have been something popping the fuck off, my nigga. You gonna come up here and do a piss-po ass job and disrespect us after we done paid for you, and then you gonna come up here and disregard the community as far as one of our outlets, as far as certain information that we get. It may be problematic from time to time, but girl, we still share the information. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need for the queens that like to fight and do all that type of shit. Should have popped the hell off and waited for that nigga outside, girl. Because there are some gays that are that crazy, girl. That would go do what needs to be done. Okay? Y'all remember that one Barb that climbed over a fence and got arrested trying to save Nicki Minaj, girl, when she got locked up in another country, temporarily detained, shall I say? Girl, you got people that's Beyonce fans that's making goddamn sacrifices to Blue Ivy's motherfucking moisture in her hair, girl. All type of shit. Praying to the Beyonce gods to help her dance like she used to again. All that type of shit, girl. And I'll possibly just put my life in danger by just saying that comment right there. But Mother Fairy Puss was not the only individual that had something to say about it. Miss Funky Dineva also had something to share in reference to this.
Between Beyonce, Mama Tina, Uncle Johnny, and as many gay people as your family employs and keeps around them, that you would be far more comfortable in the situation. Which again, when you doing all like this, I'm not gay. Showing up with 20 women at a gay function, like, I'm just trying to understand the logic and the math. Like, who was that? Who were you signaling to? Was that for your homeboys? Who was that for? Was that for your homeboys? Was that for girls out there on the internet? Was that for your own ego? Who was that for?
Yep. All of the above.
I got 20 women. I'm gonna come in here and get the gay club money, but I'm not gay. And stay out the space. Promoters, moving forward, y'all need to ask these people, are you comfortable engaging with fans? Are you comfortable taking pictures? While we booked you for 2 hours, contractually, we need you to smile and look like you want to be here. Contractually, we need you to stand up and drink a cocktail and dance to at least 3 songs. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they said, why did he do the booking? You know, it's like, I'm not even finna sit here and be like, the boy need the money. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure money is the last thing that he needs, but I'm sure he's motivated by it. Yeah, you took the money. That probably was a $15,000, $20,000 booking. And you said, shoo, let me come get that quick, easy 15,000, 20,000 racks to sit there and disrespect the girls. Because that's what you did. It was disrespectful. But moving forward, any other club promoter that books him, you're the one that's disrespectful to the community, not him. He done showed us. And I'm not calling him homophobic. Maybe he's just young and uncomfortable. Maybe he's too young and now is not the time for him to be doing gay clubs. Fine. Don't invite his ass back.
Agreed.
But what he got out of y'all in Atlanta and what he did, ain't right.
And no shade. I agree with everything. Let me bring this back a little bit before we get to this part of the damn video. I agree with Funky 1000% on this. Absolutely. He has showed us exactly how he feels. And he's not the only one. Again, we have to look at all the heterosexual people who wanted to make money from the queer community only to publicly disrespect them in their faces. That's why I'm saying this shit is a societal thing. When I said all of the above, that is true. He did it because his niggas or other individuals around him can use that against him, because as much as people believe that we cool with the gays, gay is still seen as a slur. It's still seen as an insult. It is still seen as something that is a social contagion. It is seen as the othering thing. And the only way that heterosexual men can, quote unquote, do anything that's considered gay, because society has already made it almost impossible for a man to be a free man without him being a quote unquote gay man. Girl, sometimes I be trying to explain this, and I be trying to find ways to make this so digestible, but I just also feel that there are people who are bigoted, that no matter what I say, they're gonna always find a problem, girl, when y'all the ones that are creating the problem, and then y'all even struggle with being quote unquote real men, because you understand that pressure when you need to be a free man, because that's what America is, right? So again, we have to look at this, and maybe this is a future video essay of the whole gay betting situation, because now I'm thinking of Italy Chopper, even though I do believe there's probably a redemption quality with him, even though he kind of his God complex mode, girl, which is okay, great, wonderful, we thank you. Let Tupac rest and continue to do what Italy Chopper does. But other individuals, Bashir, like, I think we need to have a video essay on that eventually, sometime this year or possibly next year. I don't know. Still trying to figure ish out. Just throwing that out there. I also believe that he did it for the females, because no shade, women, and I'm going to say females in reference to what these individuals are quote unquote publicly attracted to. We don't know what they personally are, so I'm just using their own logic, y'all. So again, I have to talk to them in the way that they're thinking, right? Because females, especially insecure females, are going to also play in keeping the patriarchy alive by then saying that this individual possibly is gay. Not bi, but gay. And then on top of that, there's nothing to confirm that Julez is gay. Because according to y'all, being gay is the actual stuff, the actual acts and stuff with the same gender, correct? There is no video evidence. There is no photographic evidence. There is no evidence whatsoever that proves that this man is gay. But again, because community is so fucking dumb and dense and insecure as hell, that if he was to shake this gay man's hand, there are going to be both men and women that are going to misinterpret that. Like, fam, nigga, there they go, the nigga selling his soul, that Illuminati shit. See, it is how it motherfucking starts. Like, it just be so mind numbing sometimes to just see this shit happen, and the fact that gay people are allowing that to happen. And like Funky said, if you are a queer promoter that is going to continue to give money to these people, we need to find out who the hell they is and roast their ass publicly. Because y'all are also part of the problem, because it's giving, no shade, that y'all are hoping to get with this man when this man is not attracted to you. But because you have money, you think that you can use your money and your power and your influence to get what you want. And maybe in some cases you do, but that's not even the full totality of what you get, because it's not genuine. You had to buy it. It would never be real, nigga. So give the dream up in reference to that, and actually hire queer creators. For example, we need to see more of Dames. Dames, fine, motherfucking, intellectual, hard-working, soul-stirring, fire-ass girl. He needs to be booked more. Book Duran Bernard. He fine too. Book queer content creators. Book queer activists. Hope Giselle share stories, a lot, well, not really a lot, but sometimes in reference to how she would be a part of a program and somehow she's moved out the way, or other prominent trans women who are really out here doing the motherfucking work for the community at large, the base work at large, get moved out the way so that more famous, influential, queer social content creators or heterosexual allied content creators, or those who just happen to have the bigger name, is put in their place, put in their stead instead. That's a problem and an issue. So yes, gay men, y'all gonna have to learn how to heal y'all shit. Because y'all not even attracted to y'all. You want someone to be attracted to you in all of your glory, but you don't have the ability to attract someone and honor them in all of theirs. Which is why the DL community will continue to exist, because DL men are not messing around with other DL men, which would probably be the smart thing. Even though the DL thing, in my opinion, is not a right thing. If you're going to do it, at least make sure you do it in a smart way. But no, y'all start messing with feminine gay men, and feminine gay men, because a lot of them have been cut off to the access of masculinity, starting with their father not being there, whether it's voluntarily or involuntarily, regardless of the sexuality or not. So they want to have that same attraction to those men. And no shade, if you like masculine energy, that is cool. No shade. I am a man who is attracted to men who have feminine energy. That's all that has been attracted to me. I've never had a masculine gay man approach me to tell me that they find me attractive. I've never had that experience. So again, I'm not going to also cut myself off from that. If I happen to attract somebody who is masculine, who happens to just vibe, and they happen to be a bottom, because you're going to have to be that, baby. Ain't no, listen, it's nothing. I'm 5'2", girl. I can't have height, girl, but I can have other things. I'm going to have my topping. Okay? Toppings. Okay? But I haven't came across somebody like that. If they come across me, we come across each other, and we connect and we vibe, and the shit's cool, then yeah, I'm going to be cool with it. I'm open-minded, because at the end of the day, yes, I would like to be with someone that I do find attractive, but they don't have to be generally attractive to like where everybody wants them. Bitch, I don't give a damn about everybody else, whether they find you attractive, girl. You with me. And I like what I like. And I also have to learn in that time frame to love that partner for who they are on the inside, because all this outside shit gonna change. And we don't know what life is gonna throw at us. No shade. So yeah, there's a lot of healing that needs to happen in the Black queer community, primarily the Black gay male space. And make sure y'all continue to be subscribed. Make sure if you're not subscribe to Conscious TV, because there's so many dope ass conversations that happen over there. And pretty soon we're going to start getting into some of these conversations that's been happening in the queer community. And I'm kind of happy, because it's like we have a lot of people who have done an amazing job, like opening up the door or helping to set the atmosphere or the space to like start to have these conversations. But I think with CTV, myself, and others, we actually gonna like get into the conversations in a transformative way. So make sure y'all subscribe to CTV so that y'all do not miss out on that. No shade. What they be saying, Harold? Taught me, bruh. No shade. That's kind of hot. No shade. That'd be interesting. You clapping cheeks while Sports Center play in the background. That's interesting. Interesting. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Okay, let me shut the hell up. Anyway.
And now was not the time for him to be doing gay clubs. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Don't invite his ass back. But what he got out of y'all in Atlanta and what he did, ain't right.
Now, as you see on the screen, let me get space here. As you can see on the screen, we are entering into the big leagues in reference to the streaming world, girl. As you can see on the screen, there's Drewski. Okay, in the background, girl. And then we have right here Standing like this, girl. Looking like Grace Jones' motherfucking son, girl, is Rakai. Rakai is a content creator that was discovered by Kai Cenat, if I'm not mistaken. He's basically Little Kai, girl. There's Majin Buu and there's Kid Buu. This is the Kid Buu version, okay, of Kai Cenat. Now, for those of you who don't know, the individual here on the right is known in the streaming world to be one of the most, and they love using this word, I'm gonna have to grab my other fucking pre-roll. I just read up today. Girl, the most zestiest nigga alive in those groups. I'm going to show you some compilations that I did not create, girl, or videos I did not. These are other people who have screen recorded this and put this together. This is something that is very prevalent in the streaming world. These individuals pretend that they gay. They do what's considered gay shit around each other. They end up doing fake ass kiki balls and all that type of shit. But you better walk, bitch. Walk with me. Walking and shit. Strike a pose. Doing all the Vogue and stuff. All the things that are part of the queer culture, girl. And they can do it. But Rakai is an individual that would be considered someone who takes it a little over the edge to where it literally destroys the entire atmosphere. Or it just triggered all of the hyper masculine, hyper sexualized, insecure men in the room. Because if you again know that another male who is a cisgendered male who shows up in the social construct like myself can do nothing for you, it should not be a problem and an issue. But I want y'all to take a look at this real quick. Go ahead. This is a clip. I think it was, they were pretending to be some top flight security of the world, Craig. Not the city, but the world. And they were going around the city and they came across a group of real homosexuals. Especially the stereotypical type. Especially the one that is considered the social contagion. Especially the one that are the ones that are part of statistics, girl, as far as abuse is concerned, girl. But I want you to see what happens when Rakai ends up being around real gay individuals.
Biggie, I can look him. Okay, look. Hey, y'all free to go. Y'all free to go.
Did y'all see his face? Do we gotta back it up a little bit? Oh Lord, that's much. Let's go back again. Here we go. Let's look at it again. Look at his face.
Look him. Okay, look.
Look at his face.
Hey, y'all free to go. Y'all free to go.
Look at his face. He moves so quick, girl. The pause couldn't even catch his face clearly, girl. His face is blurred because he's ready to get the hell on. Look at him. Now, I made sure to show y'all this first, girl, because when we look at some of these videos of Rakai, it's going to be like, wow, if a real gay man did that or something similar to that, like breathe too hard next to a nigga, girl, because it's being misinterpreted as a moan, it would have been an entirely different story.
Y'all free to go. Hey, Biggie and Lil Kim, bitch, who? Okay, hey! Get off the car! Get out, hey!
Look at this. Entertainment. The homosexual was able to do what no fucking CrossFit trainer, no DDP, no Planet Fitness, no salad, no amount of willpower on their own accord, girl, in reference to their own health and their own weight, girl, was able to run like his life was dependent on it, girl. He ran faster than the cameraman. And the cameraman is probably holding a motherfucking iPhone or holding a goddamn DSLR camera that's not that damn big. This nigga ain't running around with no damn television newscaster ass camera on this damn shit. He not running around with a damn rig around him. No. Look at let's look at Drewski.
Y'all back up.
Look at Drewski.
Get in your cars.
Look, can't talk. Get sound like ice, girl. Get in the car. Oh shit, go on. Wait a minute. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Go in the car. Go in the car. Go get what that little boy said. Go get the gun. Go get it. Remember when that little boy was breathing? He was like, go to the house. Go get the gun. Go get it. That's what he's saying. Get the car. Oh, get the gun. Oh, breathe. And he gotta breathe. Just breathe. Can't even breathe, girl. But the homosexual spirit, the homosexual demon, the Fagate energy, the bundle of stick sorcery, okay? The pack of cigarettes energy, girl, was so dangerous that it damn near had Drewski do a 5-kilometer dash, girl, in record time. I don't think Usain Bolt could have bolted faster than that. I don't think Static Shock could have. I don't think Flash could have ran as fast. And no shade, give it up to Miss Mama's running in those boots like a track. I mean, y'all keep saying that, oh, you know, gay men, y'all men, until the gay men also start doing the men shit to y'all. Now it's a problem, it's an issue. Now you know how females feel, and you wonder why gay men and females get along so well, because they have to deal with your bullshit. Now, what would happen if both of these motherfuckers turned around and gave you a taste of your own medicine? What if your own woman was trying to push shit up your butt and touch you on your no-no spot? I'll punch a bitch in the eye. And then the gay homeboys will come over there and they gonna do some Raymond shit to you from Scary Movie. And maybe some Damon. But not a problem, it's an issue. Again, queer phobia affects everybody. Now let me shut the hell up so y'all can go ahead and get into this motherfucking boy zesty ass shit. And when that time comes, I'm gonna go grab my other shit, girl, because, girl. Anyway.
Get in your cars.
Get in your cars. Breathe, nigga, breathe. Woo, call his name. Call him up.
I ain't scared of it.
Yes, he was, girl. Look at that girl. You wasn't scared of it? You about to bend that damn gate fence, girl. That fence mad as hell, girl. You sitting there leaning on like that and can't breathe. Girl. Now, I wonder if some other big back fupa ass niggas on YouTube in certain platforms and spaces can run that damn fast. I would love to see that. I would love to see if the buttermilk biscuits ass built ass niggas, girl, can run that fast and it's not saying Sora or Kling AI on the top or the bottom, girl. Can y'all niggas move? Cause no shade, shout out to Drewski. Drewski was moving, girl. Baby.
They talking about he's scared of the pussy. I ain't scared, I'm just...
not just... I just caught that. He's scared of this pussy. He's scared. Not the gay niggas say he's scared. But see, no shade. At this fucking point, if them hoe ass niggas want to play whole stroke games, bitch, play the games with them niggas, girl. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Shout out to the feminine gay men. That's why I will always honor feminine gay men, girl. And that's why if a feminine gay nigga fuck with me, girl, and we doing our intimate shit, girl, you gonna get your nut every time, girl, first. I know how to get mine. I know how to get mine. It don't take a lot, girl. I'm simple when it comes to certain things. I'm trying to make sure that you good. Shout out to the individuals that walk in their truth every motherfucking day, girl. And still can run and move and do ninja shit. Okay? Shout out to the young gays who not giving a fuck, bitch, and walking in their truth. As they fucking should. Because there were people like myself who had to wait until I was 18 to walk in my truth. So shout out to the individuals who understand the game and are learning. That's the point. The generation behind you is supposed to be better than you. That shows a sign that you actually learned and gave them information so that they can move and get to spaces and places that your ass could not get because of the world that you were in. It's that fucking simple. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my damn shit. Y'all look at this shit, girl. Talking about homosexual gay shit. Look at this.
How you know that? Be careful, me. This what you know about me. Big G-L-O-N-G-L.
That nobody can pay
That's nigga. I'll suck down here.
I told you
Okay,
you
okay,
can't do that.
Okay, I'm playing.
Now, all this all black shit, you should be afraid if you said it in front of me.
What was that pose you just did? All right, do the off guard jump again. Man, this nigga think you think this thing ain't a L'Oreal commercial, man. What the hell is that? You still got your baby teeth too.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you do. Them is your top baby teeth.
I'm a bad bitch.
Whoa. See, y'all, the Kai is teaching him that shit, bro. That's on you, Kai. Nigga, somebody a bad bitch.
Hey, Faith. Make sure y'all subscribe to Faith.
You better clock that till you clock it. Yeah. Bad bitch on it. Bad bitch on it. You gotta buy that. That's crazy how it happened though. Nigga walked in here and said you wanna stay. Sometimes you gotta, bitch, you gotta be bold, bitch. Bitch, be bold. What about you? Just clip that. You just touched his. No, I did not. Where do I mean? Oh wait, this. I said, yo. Why you lie like that? You just lie so. What are you doing? Oh, nah, bro. That shit fat. Is my shit fat? My shit fat. Nobody do that. He set the neck, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Nigga, my shit shake, nigga. Nah, that's shit. Let me tell him, chat.
You my man. I'm never gonna lie to you.
Like, nigga, I can shake my shit, like, if I wanna shake it.
Yeah, bitch. Hey, fucking know about. Bitch. Kylie, baby. Okay. Hey, can I do some threesome, bro? Me, you, and Kai, bro.
Yo, get out!
Wait,
no.
That's the last thing.
Okay.
That nigga's gay.
What? Now, I wanted to make sure that I showed you that, and I'm going to let you know, there is a lot more. It's so interesting how a lot of these heterosexual men are so infatuated with gay things. There are so many fucking clips and compilations of niggas being suspect and sus and no shade. Let's really talk about it. Because again, we're all men here, right? Y'all don't think that there are other men who are curious about other men that do not pleasure themselves to those compilations? There are literally pages on all type of social medias that are dedicated to showing this type of content in a actually explicit type of way. Like, there are pages where there are literally individuals following niggas around that are sagging, trying to record their ass. When there are rappers on stage sagging and they're doing their stuff, there's motherfuckers all around, girl, and there's motherfuckers taking video pictures and Snapchats and the shots and all that stuff of people's bodies. And I also want to show that because, again, Rakai, as you can see, is being very zesty, girl. I'm a bad bitch. Girl, my shit fat, girl. Look at it. All that type of stuff. All of that. All of that. But we saw the video in the beginning when he was around real gay individuals, real homosexuals, real life, quote unquote, zesty people. So in his inner space, girl, he wants to do all this. But what you guys did not see is that there are other men, we saw a little bit of it, that just pop off. Man, come on, bro. get the fuck on, man. Damn, bro, like, why you doing this? There are literally niggas that just look at niggas like, are you really, nigga, you putting me in this situation? Do you not know that I will murk everybody in this bitch? You playing on my top like that with this homosexual hag shit? Are you kidding me? We see this all the time, and especially as real queer people, real gay men. And when I say real, I mean walking in your truth for real. Honoring it for real. Because you only got one life. So you have, as far as you living it, baby, that's up to you. But when it comes down to our experiences, it is still being reduced down to a comedic standpoint or for comedic relief. This is nothing new. When you look during, I believe it was the 1910s, 20s, 30s, around that time, movies first started to come out, motion pictures, moving pictures, and there were people who literally wanted to do like what's happening today to showcase what's happening in the world from a realistic standpoint. Basically mirroring what the times is showing. And because the powers that be, those that wanted to keep a certain type of conservative perspective, those individuals didn't mess with that. They didn't like that. They introduced something known as the Hays Code that restricted any sort of conversation about race in reference to reconciliation for Black people and for any sort of queer expression that was not heterosexual. And when we look at a lot of the gay characters in a lot of these movies during this time, they were always seen as either the villain or seen as the comedic relief. When you think of one of the most iconic horror films of all time, what's it called? It's Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. When we talk about, I forgot the lead character's name, dressing up like their dead mother and being a killer, a crazy, deranged, psychotic killer who doesn't know their gender. That's the undertones of it. All we're seeing today is another evolution of that for the times. It's like a 2.0. It's an update. Just literally an update. When you watch these content creators, when these content creators literally stream their life, what they don't understand is that they're providing so much information for people who are paying attention. There are people already giving commentary on Kai Cenat's, I guess, upgrade, that people don't understand what is happening to him. And to be honest, I don't know either, but that is his life choice, life decision. And as long as he's not objectively harming himself or other people, I don't give a fuck. Even though there are some people who even see Kai Cenat as being problematic. And which, in some regards, I can understand why. And I'm not going to be the only one that talks about it. There's going to be a video clip that I played before that we're going to play again at the end that is the more social perspective of it overall. So again, I showed y'all the zesty clips. Again, I'm giving y'all context and nuance. In this conversation here, they're going to be talking to Rakai, saying, "Hey, Rakai, my nigga, just be gay, bro. Just be free. Just be you. Just be free. Just do what you want to do." And I want you to listen to what Rakai says in response to the claim that I don't know who these niggas are. Only niggas I know is Kai Cenat and Rakai. Okay, Rakai is the first Pokemon version. Kai Cenat is the mature third version, girl, the perfect form, girl. Rakai is the imperfect cell, and Kai Cenat is the perfect cell. All these other niggas is in the background is Krillin, and all the other Earth niggas, Dr. Satan, all them niggas in the background, girl. I don't know who they are, but listen to this real quick.
I was gay. He's not saying that. I don't be quick to call him gay.
So what?
Out of everybody here, who did I be making it a big problem when you do gay shit? You! You really be lying through your teeth. I'm the one who just made you feel comfortable to stand up and toot your ass. I saved like 30 seconds to act gay. So why would I judge you? That's crazy.
Ray, what you think about?
Nah, Ray, who you think?
What?
You make it feel like it's a problem to act gay.
Because he's not gay. If you're not gay, why you want to act gay?
Bro, it's fun, bro. Come on, bro. It's fun, right? Come on, bro.
Nigga, I said, nigga, like, acting gay, nigga, it make you feel free, my nigga.
Wait a second.
For the motherfuckers who didn't hear it, girl, let's go back a little bit, girl. Let's go back. Way back. Let's go back real quick and take a listen.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's fun, right? Come on, bro.
Nigga, I said, nigga, like, acting gay, nigga, it make you feel free, my nigga.
Wait a second. Wait, we have a
Boom. Now before, girl, I was about to say something really, really crazy, but I ain't gonna say it, girl, out of respect. But when this individual, girl, who obviously is not invited to the fucking cookout, it's enough that Ray was invited, girl. He damn near had to eat, I don't know how many bags of hot Cheetos and Takis and shit in order to be the part of the black community. This motherfucker came through because, girl, he felt like he got the money to pay for it and shit. So before he comes through and fuck everything up, Rakai said, that shit is fun, bro. I don't give a fuck. That shit fun. That shit fun. And Rakai said, yeah, because when I'm acting gay, I feel free. Out his own mouth, feel free. The niggas over there that are subscribing to this type of patriarchal coffin that they are literally outgrowing, those individuals are the ones that are policing individuals like Rakai and Ray. There are so many videos of them like cuddling in the back of the car, girl, laying on each other. Again, you see my ass fat, girl. It's just, all that stuff. Has any of those niggas did any real gay shit? Meaning that, did they have relations with other men? Was they, when they were inside the bro house, was anybody getting a bro job in there? Was anybody getting their cheeks clapped of the same gender in the house? Until you have proof of that, because according to y'all, which y'all tell gay people, when you gay, that just mean that you like to have sex with the same sex, and y'all need to keep that shit behind closed doors. So since y'all was behind the closed doors with no more locked doors, gracias, when you was in the house with them, wasn't nobody doing that like this, girl? And if it was feminine or if it was doing that shit and you hear a motherfucker man, oh yeah, I ain't gonna do the other voice I was gonna do, because, girl, the idea that I have, y'all gonna have to pay for that, girl. I'm not about to be no freak nasty ass voice actor, girl, voiceover actor, girl, and I ain't getting paid. T.S. Madison said, get your money at the door. No shade. So I'm valuing myself more, girl. So if you want the freaky side of BubzDaGawd, you're gonna have to pay for it, girl. Coming to you soon, girl. But is any of that happening? No. These individuals are participating in what is known as the culture. So they're doing this as well, and it gives them the opportunity to take a break from this fucking stigma that we've been conditioned to put on ourselves as men, especially black men, because black men had so much to deal with, to where it's like, we already dealing with so much as black men. You about to really sit up here and put this gay shit on top of you? And you think I like motherfuckers at my job telling me you like because your sons are fat? You think I want to hear that? But Rakai and Ray are willing to quote unquote be free. But at the same time, maybe this is a level of comfortability of freedom. Because Rakai does say something in the last clip we're going to look at, before we get into Miss Mama's talking her ish. But then, like, when you're around other gay people, this is the opportunity for you to be free. So you don't mind being the zesty ass nigga, because again, that's the comedic relief. I get to make niggas laugh. I get to make niggas feel uncomfortable, but it's like in a funny ha-ha way. And no shade, let's be real. From the stories that I've heard and even some of the experiences that I've seen when I was in high school, girl, in the locker room, bitch, it'd be a lot of homoerotic shit happening. When I was in high school and I had gym class, girl, and we had to go and change in the locker room, girl, that always smelled like foot, cheese, and open ass. I don't know how. It smells like that all the damn time. It smells like the demon of sin and penetration lives in there and feasts upon the naked bodies. But when I used to go inside of the locker room, baby, I'm walking with tunnel vision. I'm going to my shit. I don't want to deal with nothing. Now, were there people in my gym class who walked around naked? No. There were motherfuckers who took showers, but they took showers with their swimming trunks on. See, motherfuckers was expecting gay niggas to be like Raymond from Scary Movie. Oh, yes. Shower time. Can't wait. What's going on, guys? How you doing? Feels good being a man, having my stuff out or whatever. What you guys think? You guys like it? Nice game, bro. Slap you on the ass. Damn, you got a little weight to your shit. Okay. No. I was in there changing my clothes trying to get the fuck out. But there was this one white boy. And no shade, girl. He was trying to be seen. He was trying to be seen, bitch. So when I did take a look, I was like, okay, I can understand. Okay, well, since you put it out there, I am going to look, girl, because you want everybody to see it. It was this one white boy. He was the same height as me. He was in the same grade as me. And he was a wrestler. And he was built. And that nigga had a fat T on him. And he would walk around. He would be the first one in the locker room, take his clothes off, walk around and shit. Walk butt ass naked. One time he walked up behind me and whispered in my ear, I'm going to make you my bitch. See, they were expecting me to do that. They were expecting me to be the booty bandit inside of the locker room, girl. Because I'm a top. No shade. But that happens. We've seen videos of niggas inside of locker rooms after football games or during after football practice, girl, and they're doing gay shit. Do the nay-nay, girl. We in there doing the nay-nay, girl. We over here doing this shit. They do the exact same thing. The only problem and the issue and why there's such a, no, man, fuck that, bro. I can't do that. Is because it's being recorded and broadcasted for all to see. But what these niggas don't understand, which is why they continue to fail the test, is that this gives them the opportunity to show the world what a quote-unquote secure man looks like. Keyword, secure. And it's a lot of insecure niggas out here. That's why they're performing so hard. That's why they don't want the real world, real life shit around them, because now they actually have to prove what the fuck it is they've been talking, and they end up failing in that. This individual sat here and said, well, who the one that be every time we do gay shit, get mad? And Rakai said, nigga, it's you. And we literally saw a clip of him saying, no, he completely hulked the fuck out. Calm down, nigga. Niggas, you know, young niggas is dying from strokes and shit like that too for being stressed, nigga. You over here getting mad and upset. Man, fuck that, bro. All the niggas getting up, man. We saw the clips. Y'all saw them? Y'all saw them with your own eyes. I was grabbing my weed. But we got the answer from Rakai and Ray. But we're not done. We're not done. DJ says he doesn't want to be imprisoned with this performative masculinity that a lot of black men have been forced to adopt throughout the decades. No shade. That comment ate. That ate it for me. That comment, to me, kind of really sums up everything. It's a performative aspect. Again, like Funky Dineva said so beautifully in their reaction to the whole Julez Smith situation. These niggas perform to prove to other people who have no value in their immediate life, who are only lusting after this man, who are only going to use this man for who he's connected to and not honor this man for who he is insecure within himself, that he is willing to try to prove his masculinity to a bunch of people who was, no shade, already questioning that motherfucker anyway. We see the androgynous pictures or the pretty pictures that this nigga has taken. And again, like Funky said, you're around an upper echelon, however it's pronounced, of people who are already expressing themselves in feminine ways. And you can also just tell a motherfucker, no, I'm not interested. Because there are going to be some people, whether they straight or gay, girl, who are going to be resilient and sometimes not going to take no for an answer until you let them know. Then you have the opportunity to pop off. Then you have the opportunity to whip a nigga ass. If you tell a nigga multiple times no and they continue to be aggressive with their advance, even going over the board of verbal to physical, then you have every right to defend yourself. Because again, now that's self-defense. The queer community understands you in that regard and will stand with you, because they should not be doing that to you anyway, because it's all about consent over here. At least, especially with BubzDaGawd. If you say no, we stop it. I don't give a fuck how much I want it. I can go take care of myself. I can do it myself. I can finish me off. I don't need, girl, I respect you enough to not break that trust because of something that we all as men, regardless of where we are on the fence, have been conditioned. Again, we see sex in everything. As I was talking to Boss Man earlier, we was having a conversation about this. I said, hell, do we not remember when we were younger and we were discovering what orgasms and with the beating heart and shit with that, like that was, girl? How many times have we been creative in ways to get off? How many of y'all have humped your bed or humped a pillow or hell, probably humped each other? Because I was doing a lot of humping in my childhood years, experimenting with a particular person the most throughout my childhood, which verified that I was queer. I even tried it with females and nothing happened. I didn't get the same response. No shade. But let's listen to what girl, what's the name of that shot that be having people losing weight, girl? It's on the tip of my damn tongue, girl. What is it called, girl? I don't know what my mom wants to say. Activia, but that's fucking yogurt. Oh, I got it. It's right here in my fucking site. What is the name of that damn thing called, girl? Everybody be taking, girl. They look like bobbleheads now. Thank you, here. Yes, Ozempic, girl. Now let's listen to what the Ozempic version of Adam Sandler, girl, or shall I say DJ Khaled, okay, girl, had to say.
Yo! What is this? Yo, Silky. What is this, Silky?
You damn might be kissing, bro. You that bro, stop letting him show the Photoshop.
So again, somebody came through with a damn snapshot of a nigga doing a very feminine, my booty poked out, is poking, ass pose. And now, oh no, this nigga gay. Oh, I see. Oh, that girl, all that performative shit just for y'all niggas to tell on yourself. All that needed to happen, girl, was some sort of something to come out. And this is the reaction. But we're not done, girl. Let's continue.
You ran into some actual GGs.
Yeah.
When you ran into some real gay goons, you was pussy.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, y'all free to go. Y'all free to go. Y'all free to go. Hey, Biggie and Lil Kim, bitch, who? Okay, hey! Get off the car! Get out, hey!
I see how you mad.
Yeah. I would have straight pressed down on them niggas.
What you do?
What you wanna do? L, you was scared. Like you ain't played none of that gay shit around real gay niggas. That's how I know you pussy.
The nigga said, yeah.
That ass. That's how I know you pussy, gang.
Gay, cause no.
If you confident in your sexuality, gang, it don't matter. It don't matter. You was scared, gang. I seen it in your eyes. You didn't have nothing to say.
Yeah, I wasn't scared, gang. I was just more like, levels to this shit.
Wait. Damn.
Like it's levels to this shit.
Nah.
The nigga was wearing a fucking skirt, gang.
Yeah, he was wearing a skirt. Like you said, there's levels to this. So I guess Rakai ass is on level 1 or the entry level, girl. He putting his toe in the water, and I swear on everything, if them Turning Point USA having ass Prager, you having ass bastards, girl, end up using Rakai as an ex-gay individual, girl, we gonna have a problem, girl. Because let's not forget, it's a bunch of Christian stuff that's now being introduced on this platform, girl. So you already know how it's going to happen with the gay shit with that. You know what I'm saying? But I want to show y'all that. Now, lastly, I showed this clip before. Almost maybe a year or some change ago, possibly, girl. But I forgot the name of this lady, girl. She looks like the evolved version, girl, in the love child of Little Mama and E.T. Girl, a beautiful version, by the way. Beautiful, beautiful. Giving her perspective about Rakai. And again, Rakai is playing that gay shit, but somehow that gay shit is going to manifest into some real life shit, and how this is all, again, an agenda, because there are people out there that believe that gay people want to take over the world, when as far as life experiences are concerned, heterosexual people will always be the most dominant. But y'all, again, do not own all of reality. A lot of y'all struggle with your own in reality. Okay? But let's listen to her commentary. Okay? Leave me alone.
I have seen jokes. I have seen them start little and getting big to the point where people are doing it so much. The men are doing it so much. They do not know kids are watching y'all. They are making it okay. They are making gay okay, and it's not okay. They are teaching the little boys that it's okay and that we're just playing. Men don't play. When you ain't gay, you ain't gay. You don't play. You don't play. And it go way past playing. It starts with a joke, and then the joke gets bigger. And the little joke turns into hand movements, facial expressions, body language. Then it turns to you actually looking like a girl, acting like a girl, talking like a girl. Then it turns into you talking about what you want to do with men. It's not a joke. The devil is moving in the streaming world and targeting men, and they not even seeing it. They just going with it. They going with the flow, and now it's making it okay. It's not okay. It's to each other, playing with each other's little thing. I've seen it all on stream. You can't tell me ain't no man did it. Every man did it on social media. And if you feel offended by it, that's on you. I'm not calling nobody out. I'm just letting it be known. Who I'm calling out is the devil. I ain't calling no streamer out. The devil is who I'm calling out. And I see that you using these boys and these men because you see how much influence they have, and you see how much God blessed them with a platform, and you came and creeped in, and now everybody's acting like a woman.
There are so many conversations that I know that the majority is not ready to have, girl, because their ego is so damn fragile to where they have to believe these fear narratives. But that's what I'm saying. We have been told that, oh, we care about queer people. Queer people are cool. Queer people ain't got no problem with them. I'm not queerphobic. I'm not homophobic. All these type of things. But then queer experiences being a part of life, because at the end of the day, it's a part of motherfucking life. And again, y'all don't own all of a life. So now they're a part of the situation, and they're controlling their own narrative. And you have people that are literally trying to beat queer people, particularly gay or anything feminine or receptive of a man, into the closet again. Again, this is the type of woman that got the Dio Whispered locked up today. And there are a lot of women who believe the exact same thing as Miss Mama's right here. When we talk about black men, this is why I think that black men, and I've said on platforms where black men control everything, that are heterosexual, that are conservative, that are religious, that men, especially black men, emotionally are in last fucking place. And if black men could just get their ass up and run a few more steps, girl, walk a few more steps and cross that threshold and that finish line, they will actually grow and evolve. Because a lot of these men who claim to be stoic and I know how to control my emotions and my mind, no, you don't, because y'all are quick to anger. Y'all are quick to wrath. How did we not just see all those men motherfucking get up and be, oh, bro, man, no, that nigga gay, I told. All that fragile masculinity that is so insecure that they would end up beating up, or trying, shall I say, to beat an individual like me up for speaking the truth of, because y'all niggas are insecure. And no shade, when it come down to Rakai, I'm going to interpret it as that Rakai is saying, bitch, I'm not going to all the way connect to what the social construct of what a quote-unquote man is, because there are some men out there who can't even fulfill the role of being what is known as a real man by taking care of their own fucking kids. Oh yes, we can play this game across the board, and like I've been saying, the game will be played across the board. Because there have been plenty of opportunities for reconciliation. There's been plenty of opportunities to learn ish. Now ish is really hitting the fan. And I think it's a wake-up call to queer people that we need to stop selling ourselves fucking short. Because there's still a part of us that is trying to be accepted by the dominant society. And the dominant society got their own fucking issues they need to worry about. We need to worry about ours. And because I am an aware, active queer person who cares about humanity for real, I also offer my focus to the TQI+, because they are now in the same state and space and place that people like myself and Amir were once in. And no shade, are still in. It's just the spotlight is completely on them right now. But trust me, there's another spotlight that's getting ready to come on. And I also wonder how many of those men in that house is really on some experiment type ish. Because I can't believe that all of them are secure. I can't believe that all of them are men who are like, I don't give a fuck if a gay nigga twerking. Hey, go ahead, that's my best friend. That's my best friend. It ain't doing nothing for my dick. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, bruh. Go off, bruh. Shit, I don't give a damn. And then when those men exist, when the real Slim Shady stood the fuck, when the real niggas stand the fuck up and be like, I don't care, I don't give a damn, I'm just, bro, that's my bro. I care about this person I care about this person's character. First of all, my bro don't be trying me like that. We already had a conversation, because allegedly you gotta have that conversation, girl. The real men are scared of the gay men. Who really the bitches, right? So anyway, after you had that conversation, but my bro ain't never he ain't never tested me. He ain't never fuck with me. I mean, my bro, he just chilling, like, and I got to know him, and he real cool. He real dope. Like, I really fuck with him. Like, that's my bro. Like, we be smoking this shit. He be making me laugh and shit. Be showing me all this other type of shit, girl. And no shade, he has access to the bitches, girl. He can pull the baddest bitches for me, for your bro. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these heterosexual niggas, y'all should be sponsoring gay men. You need to be glad that there are gay men that are removing themselves from the race, because according to your perspective, since pussy is so important, you get to have more of it, because the gay man is moving out the way. And trust me, just like I know that there are some fine ass gay men, there are women that also see some fine ass gay men. There are women that be saying, oh, he a waste of a good man. I'll share this story with y'all, and I shared it before. When I used to go to the Woodward, which I miss, the person who burnt it down, girl, until you do right, ho. Anyway, I with my friend at the time who was extremely flamboyant. We had good times back in the day. No shade. I'm surprised we still alive, girl, because no shade, this nigga was driving drunk, girl. And for some reason, he became he turned into Jason Statham or whatever his name is, girl. As far as a transporter, girl, be parallel parking and moving and gliding and shit with expert precision. I'm like, girl, wow. But anyway, we ended up going to the club with a few of his cisgendered heterosexual homegirls. And we in the club, and we there on a Friday. So on a Friday, it's a whole bunch of niggas. They'd be like, oh, you don't come here during the week. Wow. Niggas from other fucking cities and shit, states and shit, people coming to visit and shit. And it be packed. And that small ass club, girl, it be niggas in there like motherfucking tuna can, girl, smushed in, girl. I'm glad I'm short, girl, because I can maneuver and move and get down. I ain't tall, bitch. I can get into places and cracks, excuse me, real smooth. I'd be like Tomb Raider in that motherfucker, girl. But anyway, we there. Of course, they drinking. I'm mostly smoking because I'm usually the one that's sober. No shade. Sometimes I drive, sometimes I let them drive. But I'm smoking and shit like that. They're drinking and they're drunk. They're completely drunk. And both of those women looked around at all of the fine gay niggas. And again, there is something known as butch queens, which means it's niggas that give very, very masculine appearance. But let Beyonce come on. Or let a New Orleans bounce come on. Bounce it, biggity bounce. Let some come on. Shake it. And they moving it. And I thank God for all of that, because again, I like that. No shade. It gets me going. Okay? But then they looked at all those men and they were so drunk. They started literally crying. I'm talking about sobbing. Oh my God, I just can't believe it. I'm thinking these bitches drunk. They thinking about some shit. They hearing music playing, girl. Though I'm missing you, I'll find her. Because they play that shit at the gay club, girl. They be giving homage to people every day or night, girl. I thought they was crying off of that. Like, girl, you done miss your cousin Sheikah and all that type of shit. It's so cold in the deep. Mason, he was like a brother to me. Shit, we all used to slang and blaze some trees, playing drinking games and shit. Oh, I thought it was something like that. She's sitting there crying, and of course, I'm BubzDaGawd. I'm gonna ask questions, no shade. I'm like, are you okay? And of course, I'm low-key the goddamn security of the group, bitch. I dress like a security guard, but I'm actually one in real life as far as how I show the fuck up. But I'm asking them, like, are you okay? You guys okay? Everything good? Is there something that I can do? And they was like, you telling me? Oh no. Oh my God. You telling me? Oh my God. Oh, I gotta go to church on Sunday, girl, because this don't feel right about spirit. You telling me that all of these men is gay? I mean, they was going, all of these men is gay, and just crying. So yes, for you heterosexual niggas, be glad that there are gay men who, to your point, and like I've been told by somebody, that I have removed myself from the race. Be grateful, because I'm short and I have more control over my legs, which means I can run fast. I be running so fast, the bottom of my damn shoes be warm sometimes. I gotta take my shoes off because the leprechaun energy is fast. I told y'all I turn into Jack girl when it's certain modes initiated, girl. Survival mode kick in, girl. I'm straight, bitch. Punch that itch, kick that itch, choke that hoe, stab that trick, pop that bitch. It's gonna be all of that. But be grateful that I removed myself and other gay men removed themselves from it, because now you have a greater chance at getting some cootie cat. Now, if only you niggas could work on your character and your emotional development, you might be able to not just get it, but find one that wants to be kept. So, just wanted to say that. No shade. Let me put my other music on, girl, because we at the end of the live and we did pretty good. It's under 2 hours and I like that. So, with that being said, how did y'all feel about the live? What do y'all think? What are your thoughts? What's your perspective? Do you agree, disagree? Please leave it down below. First of all, I want to thank y'all so much for rocking with me on this morning. I was not expecting to do a late live, but here we are. Okay, so thank y'all for joining me. Make sure that y'all join me, not tomorrow, girl, what? Make sure y'all join me later on this evening at 6:30, maybe a little later, depending on what's going on, because I do have shit going on in my own life, but be ready to go ahead and react with me to the D-Trans documentary from Prager you. I transformed it in a way. So again, PragerU, don't be striking my ish. I'm using my creative control, girl, to chop shit up and to edit things, girl, to transform it. And I'm covered by fair use. Let's be fair. No shade. No shade. And I would like for those of the trans experience to please join that live. I know it might be difficult. It might be a little bit hard to like get through the live because you might be triggered. But we need to understand where the other side is coming from if we're really trying to find a gray area. And even though them hoes is afraid to listen to what the hell we got going on, girl, we cannot show fear in reference to listening and learning from what they are being told. All I would say is for those individuals who have detransitioned, no shade, your story is valid. I'm going to honor your story. I'm not going to belittle your story or your experience. I may have a few questions, again, to just clarify things. But that is also a reality, and I think it's a reality that we also need to take into regard so that we can find a way to help people so that these choices are not being made that may cause harm. But at the same time, gender-affirming care, trans research, and affirmation is very important because there are other people who are the trans experience that are living their best authentic life, life. Not what you think, what you believe, what you want to believe, what you've been taught to believe, conditioned to believe. That's not the fucking point. The point is they're living their best life and their lives are now being attacked in multiple ways. And we're talking about legally. No shade. So it's very deep and we're going to get into that later on this evening. So again, thank y'all for watching. If you can, please make sure you hit that like button because it helps the channel to grow on the algorithms. We are slowly on the road to, I think, 1,200 subscribers. So like every day I get like a subscriber or two. So shout out to the new subbies. Hope that y'all enjoy it here. And I want y'all to engage. I want to know the people that are subscribed to me. I want to engage with y'all because again, it's not just for me, it's for us. Okay, we are the short stack revolution. No shade. If you like the vibe over here and want to contribute to that subscription growth, you can definitely hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you can stay up to date with all of my content. Again, I'm dropping chapter 2 of Blame It on the Dress this month, and I'm thinking about also dropping a acting monologue. I have some things in the works that I want to kind of try because again, I kind of want to explore different venues, and since my platform is growing, I feel like if I continue to put myself out there, especially in the ways that I want to, I'm going to manifest my team. Because no shade, it's time to work. And it's time to do some real transformative-ish. And I feel like I'm in a space where I'm ready for that. So if you want to see that journey, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. If there's anything that I've said in this live or in any of my content that you agree with or disagree with, you don't like and want to read me the fuck down, cuss me out, call me all type of derogatory terms and salacious terms, I don't give a damn. You have a right as a content creator, especially in this place where we have free speech for now, but you have the right to be able to say what you want to say. And I give you permission to use this live or any of my content for you to give your commentary on. It would be stupid for me to sit up here and utilize other people's content again through fair use as a springboard for bigger conversations and not expect people to do that to me. So again, I give you permission to do that. All that I ask is that if you do that, make sure you tag me at BubzDaGawd so I know that it's real. And if you feel compelled and you want to donate to the platform, girl, you see I'm over here smoking my damn pre-rolls, girl. So if you like Bubs, girl, no shade. I know it's a deal coming on. Baby, go re-up. Here go $5. Here go $10. Here go $20. If you want to send something and put a little something inside me, pot of good, I would really, really appreciate it. No shade, girl, because I'm going to find a way to, no shade, be compensated for my time. Because as a creator, that is also what I deserve. And I'm learning not to feel guilty about that. Just like I don't want y'all to feel guilty about receiving what it is that you deserve and desire and require in your life. So if you feel compelled and feel touched to want to give, no shade, you can definitely hit the Cash App at the bottom of the screen, $ Conscious TV. That's CONSCIOUZ TV, okay, and put in the message, this is for BubzDaGawd, because if not, again, that hoe will use the shit that's meant for me, girl, on black foot powder, red powder, girl, damn Starr David salt, all type of white, black, blue, red candles, girl, all type of damn incense sticks and incense cones and damn Star of David and King, motherfucking them damn sprays. I forgot what the name of them sprays called, where they spray. The old people used to spray in their house, girl. All that type of stuff, girl. Crystals and stuff. Evil eye protection, girl. He gonna use my ish for that benefit. Or maybe some damn clothes. I don't know. But just make sure you put BubzDaGawd in there, okay? Again, make sure y'all look out for my future content. And yeah, thank y'all again for watching. Really appreciate it. Shout out to King Harold in the building. We can talk about the particular stuff until we're blue in the face. Good conversation per usual. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for your constant support. So shout out to, of course, King Harold. Shout out to, I'm going to mess this up, girl. I'm just going to say, is that? I'm just going to say Moo. Hey, Moo. Moo. Thank you, Moo, for joining the live. Shout out to Blessed B277. Shout out to you. Shout out to Parker Boy. Shout out to DJ The Truth TV for coming through. I think, shout out to Faith Is the Substance coming through and peeking her head in. Shout out to Parker Boy. Shout out to, I think that's it. Off the Narc. Shout out to you. Shout out to those of you that were in the bushes. Shout out to the Replay Gang. Yeah. And I will see y'all again later on this evening. Okay, so make sure y'all in the building. Again, 6:30. I'm looking forward to y'all conversations and perspectives about what the opposite side is saying about the trans community. Okay, again, it gives us an opportunity to learn. And one thing BubzDaGawd gonna do is learn. I'm just working smarter and not harder, girl. No shade. Anyway, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. I'm out. Peace.
Can be anything I choose in this round. We are a sound vibration too deep to tell. Just so you know, I'm the best.